Sri Sharda Devi and Her Divine Play, Chapter 28, page 524. It is natural for the devotees to know the mother's daily routine in Jayarambati. Sharadeshananda gave this eyewitness account. Early in the morning, the mother would get up, wake the master, and put his picture on the altar. After bathing, she prepared the things necessary for the master's worship, cut the fruits, and got the Naivedya ready. She then performed the worship and afterwards distributed the prasada to all members of the household. Afterwards, she went to the kitchen to help the cook. She chopped vegetables and even cooked some items. Some women devotees helped her. When the food was ready, she offered it to the master. As long as she was physically able, she distributed the food to the devotees and removed their leaf plates. Later, sitting on the veranda, she watched her children eat and instructed the servers to give more food to some of them. After lunch, she served them beetle rolls. She loved to see the disciples chewing beetle after a nice meal. Sometimes she shared some of her food with her brother's family. After lunch, the mother cleaned her teeth with tobacco powder and answered the questions of the devotees. Then she would go rest. Swami Sharadeshananda recorded what Holy Mother generally ate in Jayarambati. The menu was like the menu of an ordinary middle class family. Breakfast, puffed rice. Lunch, rice, urad dal, poppy seed curry, a hot vegetable curry, chutney, and sometimes spinach, another vegetable dish, boiled vegetables, a fried dish, occasionally fish for the devotees. Previously, the mother used to cook and also serve. Later, she instructed her attendants about how to set the leaf plates and asanas properly, that is, maintaining equal distance from one another and an equal water level in all glasses. When the food was ready, she called the monks and devotees to come and eat so that flies would not sit on the food. If anyone was late, she waved the corner of her upper cloth to drive the flies from the food. She joyfully watched her children eat and asked the server to give more to some of them. Supper: chapati, a vegetable curry, milk, and molasses. The mother used to make the dough and flatten the chapatis. When the food was ready, she offered it to the master and then covered the dishes so that they would remain warm. Some evenings, Aunt Bhanu would massage the mother's feet. If she was tired, she would lie down on the veranda and ask her attendant to rub garlic oil on her legs. When the disciples had finished their japa and meditation, the mother called them for supper. The mother protected the food with a stick so that Radhu's cat would not eat it. There was an oil lamp flickering on the dark veranda, and the mother sat with her back against the wall and her legs extended. No one knew where her mind roamed in that silence. The mother was very concerned that the monks and devotees in Jayarambati not suffer from lack of food. The mother first fed the men devotees in Jayarambati and then she ate with the women. If any monk went to run errands, she did not eat until he returned, even if it was late. Some devotees sent money regularly to Holy Mother for her living expenses. Sharadeshananda described Holy Mother's spirit of detachment. The mailman came with a money order. The mother affixed her left thumb impression on the receipt and someone attested it. Left thumb impression of Sri Sharada Devi. Then the mailman counted the money and handed it over to the mother, who put it in a box in her room. She then gave some refreshments to the mailman, talked to him a little, and bade him goodbye. No one knew who had sent the money or how much. Later, at her leisure, she gave the money order coupon to her attendant and asked him to write a letter of acknowledgement with her blessings to the sender. If the attendant received the money order, she asked him not to count the money, saying, "My child, the tinkling sound of the coins generates greed in the minds of human beings. And the money has such power that even a wooden doll opens its mouth to take it." Swami Gaurishwarananda recalled, "The mother managed her living expenses, but she never had much money on hand. She opened her box and gave me money for marketing. She would give me almost all of the money in the box and say, 'Buy 1 rupees worth of oil, 1 rupees worth of flour, 2 rupees worth of ghee,' and so on. I said, 'Not that way, mother. Let me write down what you tell me. Then I shall buy the things by weight. 5 seeds of one item, 2.5 seeds of the other, and so forth. It will be more economical.' Delighted, the mother said, 'My son, buy things according to your calculation. I don't know how to calculate money that way.' At times, when all the money was spent, she would say, 'Well, Indu will be sending money in a few days. Then we can buy things in large quantities.' Indu, a Ranchi devotee, used to remit 15 rupees on the first or second day of every month. Jai Ma.